Bitcoin. We had a nice pump yesterday. It was a pretty decent sized pump actually. If we go from there to there, it's a good 5%. And that's pretty strong for Bitcoin terms. Now, has Bitcoin topped out? I don't think so, but it is possible. Let me explain my thoughts. I'm going to jump down into the daily chart. And I want to go back in time over here to 2021. Now, what I'm thinking could be happening is, what happened here, where we just ranged, could be happening now. And I kind of hope it does happen, but also, I'd much prefer Bitcoin to pump a lot more. But here's the total 2 chart overlaid with Bitcoin, because we all know that alts really haven't performed so far this cycle. They haven't. They've been very disappointing. And if you look at this chart over here is altcoins, including ETH, and the other chart in the background is just Bitcoin. What's important to note here, Bitcoin topped out over there, but then alts topped out about a month later over there. And so what could happen here is Bitcoin could range around about here. We might get another all-time high, but in the meantime, alts go crazy. If we look at Bitcoin dominance chart, now we've just broken this trend line. Now that is super important for me. We broke that trend line and even more of a little local one here. Now this is what's going to cause alt season to really kick off. And it's on its way down. And that's why we saw Bitcoin not really do anything yesterday. It did. There was some kind of pump. Let me just go back to it. But if you look at alts did a lot more yesterday. Like if we look at ETH made a very strong move yesterday. It did a really nice pump. It was a good 15% pump, 16% pump, compared to Bitcoin's 5%. So I'm really hoping that this Bitcoin dominance chart breaks down, because this is, when alt season is going to happen. If we look at previous bull runs, if you look at over here in 2017, Bitcoin went from, say, 95% all the way down to 37%. I don't think we're going to have that big of a crash, but in the last run, we had, this kind of trend line got broken, and then it retested it, and then it fell down and alts went crazy. And yeah, similar vibes over here. We've had many local trend lines been broken. That one, there's another one here. And yeah, now really is the time for alts to take off. Is it going to go in a straight line? Probably not. It'll probably do something like that. But I'd imagine by the end of the year, we're going to start hitting crazy all-time highs in alts. So yeah, with Bitcoin, I really wouldn't mind, because I'm mainly in alts, but with Bitcoin, if we do continue to just range like this, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, because that will give alts time to catch up and pump, and then yeah, this cycle might be over. Let's see.